We're supposed to be talking.
Number 5, Abby Couch. Number 24, Taylor.
All right, welcome to Liberty North High School as we've got the Kearney versus Liberty North girls varsity game starting here closely at 7 o'clock.
Number 44,
Yep, we're here in the field house tonight. The game starts at 7. It's going to be a great matchup tonight versus the Bulldogs and Eagles. Right now we have our pregame videos going on. It's a great atmosphere here, and it's tipping off to be a good game.
For sure, Sydney. And just a reminder, I'm Cole Masters doing the game with my partner, Sydney Goss, and we got a great one here for you. Liberty North girls are off to one of the greatest starts in history with a 5-1 record. Kearney also doing a really good job. They both played in the Liberty North Invitational Tournament last week. Did really good. Liberty North placed 5th. Kearney placed 3rd, and it's just going to be a great overall matchup today coming into one of the first games at home for the girls.
You know, right now Liberty North is ranked number 25th. That's our high score for these girls. And our Kearney Bulldogs are going to be ranked 14, so it's going to be a great matchup. And they're both very well ranked right now.
Yeah, for real. Correct, Sydney, that's right. Now introducing the starting lineups for Liberty North. Number 11, Jamie Jackson.
Number 11, number 12's coming out, Gabby Burns.
Number 21,
Talia Emerson. Number 32, Emma Perry.
Emma Perry is
really
a
good games coming into this game. Has had a bunch of points and has been a great presence from the sophomore position.
Good luck tonight, ladies. That foul called on number 21, Talia Emerson. Her first team first foul for the Eagles. Traveling call on the Eagles. Checking for the Bulldogs, number 00, Sierra Curl. And for Liberty North High School, number 34, Jenna Johnson. Jump ball. That foul called on number 34, Jenna Johnson. Her first team second foul for the Eagles. Sierra Culver for 2. Traveling called on the Bulldogs.
Holiday attire, and Kearney is in their cowboy attire as they come into tonight's game.
And that's going to be a foul. No, Jesus Christ.
That's going to be another turnover for Kearney Bulldogs. Number 3, Caroline Kelly. Actually, no,
And
that's
that's bringing
going
the
to
Eagles
be
to
a
3
foul
fouls.
For Liberty North. That's going to be their third. That foul number 11, Jamie Jackson.
Caroline Kelly's going to be bringing the ball.
Kelly drive. Kelly drives, gets points there, and that's her 7th point of the game. Burns with the ball, gets it off to Spainhour in the corner. Then to Emma Perry. Jenna Johnson at the top. To Burns again.
And
Back
you're going
to
to see
Johnson
the
at
Eagles
top of the
bringing it
key.
around the horn. Looking for someone to go down, post up. Have an open 3 shot.
With 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter, Liberty North trails 2-9. As they're trying to get something going here, they have a bunch, or they don't have a bunch, but majority of their shots not going in so far, as they only have 2, but they're trying to find something going here. 3 minutes left, 2-9. Kearney is in the lead. Burns with the ball now, gets it off to Jackson, again at the top of the key.
And that's going to be a 3 right there for Gabby Burns. That's a big shot. Our score right now is going to be 5-9. Still the Kearney Bulldogs. That's going to be Gabby's first points of the night. All right, if you want to watch this, we're going to have a quick replay going up at the money ball. And here's number 12, Gabby Burns going in. And that's a good-looking 3.
Yeah, that's right, Sydney. That was a pretty good form right there by Gabby Burns. That was good ball movement by the Eagles, trying to find someone open, as Burns gets a pretty good open 3 right there. Is now going to make the score 5-9 with 2 minutes left.
And
Eagles
we have
trails.
Dylan Fancer checking in for the game. Jamie Jackson coming out. Dylan's a sophomore here at Liberty North, returning varsity player. And Gabby Burns is going to be bringing the ball up for North.
Dylan with the ball here, drives in.
And Dylan
Layup,
goes in, and
not
it falls
good.
short.
Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
And Caroline Kelly's going to be bringing the ball down for Kearney.
Kelly's had
Looks
a pretty
like they're
good
gonna
game
try
so
and
far.
feed it
Doesn't have
Taylor
many
Frizzell
points, but
here,
she's got some
who
assists,
is-
especially number 24, Taylor Frizzell. She's got 7 points, accounting for most of. Oh, and as I say that, Caroline Kelly gets 3 there to go as she gets knocked over, but no foul called. Score now 12-5. Kearney takes the lead and extends it to now 7 points. 1 minute left in this first quarter as Eagles try to get some kind of momentum and something going. Oh, Perry from beyond the arc. That ball.
Emma Perry's going to try to respond to that 3, but that's going to be just a bit short.
That ball may have been tipped, but it was very easily could have not been, as that ball is going to be a miss for Emma Perry. Her first miss of the night. Looks like we're going to have a foul on Kearney. Looking like to be on double zero. Sierra Culver.
Kearney's first fouls for tonight.
Taking the ball down for the Eagles. Number 12, Gabby Burns. 45 seconds left here in this first quarter. Eagles get it out to Johnson. Johnson who drives.
Jenna
looks for a
Johnson
shot.
is going to go in,
get fouled.
and there's going to be a foul. It's going to be Kearney's second foul of the night, and that foul is going to be on number 24. It's going to be Taylor Frizzell.
35 seconds left in this first quarter as the Eagles get it back in to Burns. Yeah, we can. And as Gabby Burns brings up the ball, we're going to talk a little bit about the student section tonight. We got a pretty big turnout for the girls' game, as you don't normally have this much of a turnout. But as you can see, they're wearing their Christmas and holiday attire, as we've had Spirit Week all week here at North. And that's just a great way to get the students involved, especially coming into this game.
Gonna go up,
whoa.
And that's just a bit short.
Long 3 at the buzzer there from number 24, Taylor Frizzell. And the Eagles were unable to come up with a score. That possession that brings the score now 12-5 into the first quarter.
And right now on the floor we have North's team. You can see them in the huddle. You know, if you're Coach Morley, you're gonna tell your girls, you know, you guys need to take more open shots, get the ball on your side more. We have a interview with student.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Morley here, either Coach Morley, as they're married, Coach Suri Morley and her husband are both coaches here at Liberty North. But if I'm Coach Morley, I've got to definitely got to tell the girls just to limit the turnovers a little bit, limit the fouls. They already have 3, which isn't a huge problem, as no one's really in foul trouble yet. But one thing would be to take a little bit more shots, as they only had about 7 or 8 coming into this first quarter. And so, as Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, got to take more shots to make more points. And we're going to have a travel on Kearney. Going to bring the ball back towards Liberty North.
You know, there's one thing tonight, Cole. Both teams have had a lot of travels.
For sure, they do need to work a little bit on their fundamentals, but I think that's just a little bit of a pregame, trying to get comfortable. They'll probably polish that up a little bit here in the second half, or second quarter. Emerson with the ball, gets up to Spainhauer at the top of the key. Fakes left, goes to Burns on the right. Burns drives in, thinks about a jumper, doesn't take it. It's it back out to Johnson, to Spainhauer in the corner. Rachel and Dylan are both sophomores on the squad.
Go in and get that miss that easy too.
Jamie Jackson being a junior, as Talia Emerson, the senior, the lone senior, or her and Jen Johnson, the lone seniors on this court right now. As Liberty North is a really young team, especially this year. They got a lot of their team is sophomores, so that's a really bright future for the Eagles.
Caroline Kelly's going to go up, and that's just barely going to hit the rim. Bringing her for 1 for 2 on her shots tonight, one of them with a big 3. And Taylor Frizzell's going to go in and pass it back to Caroline, who's going to miss yet again. And with another foul on the night, that's going to bring us to a stopping clock. Right now our score is 12 Kearney Bulldogs and 5 Liberty North Eagles.
Yeah, we got about 6.5 minutes left in this second quarter, as number 32, or number 30, Maddie Niemeyer checks in for Jenna Johnson, as the fouls are now evened up 3 apiece. 1 on 24 Frizzell and number 33, Quinn Weekly. It looks like that's going to be...
And Maddie Niemeyer is going to be throwing the ball in here for North.
And Caroline Kelly takes the ball down.
Jack.
She's got 3 points on the night with that lone 3-pointer. And she's looking to drive here. Goes up with the right hand. Oh!
And that's going to go just
ball's
a bit
gonna be-
out of bounds.
Yeah. However, the ball was tipped away by the Eagles. So that ball is going to stay with Kearney. Jamie Jackson checks back into the game for the Eagles.
And you're going to see Kearney feeding the ball to Caroline Kelly a lot tonight, and number 24, Taylor Frizzell. They're 2 big players for Kearney. They have been these past couple years.
Gets it back up to Kelly at the top of the key. To Frizzell on the left side. Frizzell drives. He's about to, oh, we're going to have a charge on number 24, Taylor Frizzell. That's her second foul. Bring the team total now to 4.
And Maddie Niemeyer is going to be feeding the ball right here to Jamie Jackson to go down.
Jamie driving down the court. Hits it off to Dylan Fancher on the right side. Brings it back to Maddie, who hits a good pass right there to 40, Rachel Spainhour. Gets her first 2 points of the game.
And that's going to be Rachel's first points for tonight. Now bringing the score 7-12, 7 Liberty North Eagles and 12 Kearney Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's Rachel's first shot, and not only first points of the night, coming in as she's, you could say, the metaphorical big man of the team, standing the tallest. just behind Jenna Johnson at 6'1" and Maddie Niemeyer 6'1". So she and Maddie and Jenna are all used as the posts here, get those easy buckets in the paint to go in. And that's exactly what she did there. Maddie with a great pass finds Rachel just under the hoop, able to get that one go in, as Kearney's lead only diminishes to 5, 12-7 with 5.5 minutes left to go in this first half. And as you can probably hear tonight, it's our first time we've had the Eagles marching band come out. The Screaming Eagles marching band, if you can't tell by how they played already, that they are going to be on the broadcast tonight in the background. So be listening into them, as they are a big part of the atmosphere here at the Liberty North Fieldhouse. Kearney back on the prowl. Abby Couch with the ball, gets it off to Caroline Kelly. Kelly drives from beyond the arc,
Take another
off the
shot.
rim.
No,
That
right
one.
now she's 0 for 3 in her threes. These past 3 shots that she's taken.
Yeah, that one was rebounded by number 33, Quinn Weekly, and then put right back up for the score. Now back on the Eagles side of the court, Burns takes the ball, gets it to Jamie at the top of the key. Gabby off to Maddie at the top of the key again. Maddie finds sophomore Dylan. Jamie drives in, thinks about a jumper, but he goes to Maddie Niemeyer.
Right,
Gets her points to go in. That's her first shot, and first points as well for Maddie Niemeyer.
It's Maddie Niemeyer's first points on the night. Now we have a score 9 Liberty North Eagles to 14 Kearney Bulldogs.
Yeah, starting off to be kind of a lower scoring game here for both sides, but still plenty of time left in this first half to change that around with a couple quick hot possessions to get the balls to go in. Weekly with the ball, gets out to Frizzell, whose brother Gavin Frizzell will be playing in the varsity game boys at 8:30 next, as she puts that ball into the hoop for her 9th point of the game so far for Kearney High School. Gabby with the ball again, goes up to Jamie and at the top. Gabby looking for something, finds Maddie Niemeyer at the top again. A good pass, little lofted, but Rachel able to bring it back in. Oh, that ball.
That's going to be a turnover there on North from number 24, Taylor Frizzell.
Yeah, that was not.
Snatching that ball right there from Dylan.
That wasn't great defense on the offense right there for her dribbling, and ball easily stolen away from Kearney. Kelly puts one up, air ball though, and rebound is going to be a jump ball, going to send it back towards the Eagle way. Checking in the game, number 34, Jenna Johnson, number 32, Emma Perry. Eagles have been a little quiet tonight as Jamie Jackson leads the scoring in 3 points. And we've got our score bug working again, 16-9, as you can see now, as Kearney is taking a more sizable lead at 7.
And that ball is just going to fall out for Jenna Johnson. You know, Cole, that's one of the unlucky things about basketball when it just spins around like that.
Yeah, especially when you get a really good shot. That means it's only off by just a little bit, and you know that you just missed it. It's really frustrating, especially now that the girls have had some shots, only a couple shots go in, knowing that they're trying their hardest and they're just not falling in. It's not a great start for the Eagles tonight.
And Maddie Niemeyer is going to get totally rejected right there. That's going to be another jump ball, which will be a Kearney ball. Yeah, she recovers nicely from this block shot as she sees the Kearney offense trying to get the ball back down, but then is aggressive on her defensive skills and gets that jump ball call. And that's going to send the ball still to Kearney, but the next jump ball will go back to Liberty North. Great defense right there by Maddie Niemeyer as she recovers from not one of the greatest shots. Frizzell at the top of the key gets it off to Couch. Couch to Kelly. Couch back on the left side. Frizzell looks for Kelly. Kelly right there is going to feed that ball to number 44, Sophia Ivy.
And it looks like there's going to be another foul on Liberty North. That one being on Jamie Jackson. That's her second. Team 5th on the night.
Sending Sophia Ivy to the line for Kearney.
That first one made by Sophia Ivy. Her first point of the game. Score now 17-9, Kearney.
And
Ivy's
Sophia
second
Ivy
shot
gonna take
goes
her
up
first
and is off the
shot.
front of the
It's
rim.
just a bit short, getting rebounded right there by number 12, Gabby Burns. And Jenna Johnson's going to go in and misses. You know, North tonight has just been getting rejected by that rim.
Yeah, that's Johnson's second miss of the night. As that foul or the travel on the rebounded ball by the Bulldogs.
Maddie Niemeyer's going to take a long pass there to Dylan. And we have...
Looks like we're going to have a foul on Liberty North. Stepping on number 34, Emma Perry, her second, team sixth. Or, excuse me, number 34, Jenna Johnson, her second, still the team sixth. Kearney has come out to the biggest lead they've had so far this game, 8 points, 17-9, as the clock winds down to 1:45 with the
and that's going to be a
left
nice
in the
shot
first half.
there. That's just going to fall short.
Looks like
for
we're going to
Abby
get an
Couch.
over-the-back foul. That one being on number 44, Sophia Ivy, her first, team fifth.
And Gabby Burns is going to be bringing the ball up for North. Going to go to the wing, pass out.
Gabby has the most points tonight with 3. She has led the team not only in her age and maturity, but in her point scoring this year so far, as Liberty North has come out to commanding lead this season with a 5-1, only having one loss to St. Pius during the tournament, showing a lot of promise this LN team 9 this year.
That's going to be Abby Couch's first foul of the night, bringing both teams to 6 fouls for the night.
Both teams having 6 fouls right now. Not a horrible start for either team on fouls, as they really want to keep that out of the bonus. With a minute left, anything can happen, though, as Liberty North has the ball. Spainhour in the corner looking for Fancher on the right side of the court. Back to Niemeyer at the top of the key. Rachel, long baseball pass over to Burns on the left side. Then back to Spainhour at the top of the key. We got 50 seconds left in this half. 17-9 Kearney Bulldogs. Liberty North does a really good job of getting a lot of ball movement. I've seen that a couple times in their game so far.
And
but they have a difficult time.
North here try and kill the time, as they're just going to try and take the last shot.
Yeah, for sure. They do have a good time trying to find the open man, but they do not often find themselves in a good enough position to take a shot. As Liberty North does a really good job of
left tonight.
Passing the ball around, but they are not great at finding that open shot that they need. As Kelly drives in, gets denied by Maddie Niemeyer, and the time runs out. Liberty North leading or trailing Kearney 17-9 at the end of the first half.
Halftime, we'd like to thank Hawthorne Bank. Tonight's game is sponsored by Hawthorne Bank, a member of the Liberty community for decades, and a proud supporter of Liberty North High School. Visit one of their 24 locations for one-on-one attention for your personal and business and banking needs. Thank you, Hawthorne Bank.
Yeah, that's right, Sydney. Hawthorne Bank does a really good job of sponsoring our games throughout any game that Liberty North plays here on
And we can see
turf.
Both of the boys' teams going out to take their shots at halftime. We will be broadcasting that game too at 8:30.
Yeah, that's right. During this half, Liberty North is trailing Kearney 9-17 in this coming out of the second half. One thing that I would suggest for either team as we come in keys for the second half, Liberty North, they have done a pretty good job with the fouls situation. They only had 6 the first half, but one thing that I would like to see better out of them for the second half is definitely the turnover margin.
And Kearney, you know, if you're their coach right now, you need to tell them they need to stay out of foul trouble for this next half because they do have a habit of fouling a lot more in the second half. Take the open shots, but also take smart shots. They've been taking a lot of threes that just haven't been falling their way. So if they want to get a bigger lead, they're going to have to go in the paint more.
Yeah, as you can see here on the screen, Liberty North has done a pretty good job of slowing the game down. They get a lot of ball movement and openness around the court, and they have not done a great job of limiting turnovers. They have a couple travels and just bad ball handling that has led to, I would say, about half of Kearney's points have come off Liberty North turnovers. So that'd be one thing that needed to fix. But they have been playing smart basketball, except for in the shooting column, as they need to work a little bit more on taking open shots and not only taking those shots, but making those shots go in. And I know that sounds like a cliche, got to make the shots go in, but that is one thing that Liberty North needs to do.
Yeah, Cole, if you really want to win, you have to have your shots fall in the net. That is the object of the game.
Yeah, most teams win whenever they outscore their opponents. That's kind of how the game works, but that would just be one thing for Liberty North to work out in this second half. And then for Kearney, they've jumped out for a commanding lead so far. Highest lead of the game by 8 points. As you can see, that is not Kearney's head coach, but
Stop.
And Kearney's jumped out to a pretty good lead here, 17-8, 17-9. And let's look at the Bulldogs' key to the game. They have done an okay job of limiting fouls. Only 6 in this first half. The only person who's really in a little bit of foul trouble is number 24, Taylor Frizzell. She's got 2. But other than that, they're doing a pretty good job. One other thing that they may need to work on just a little bit is they've taken a lot of shots from beyond the arc. So one thing they need to do is feed the post. Feed players like Sophia Ivy and Quentin Weekly down in the paint, because that's where they're going to get their easy points, as they're kind of the big guys on the team. The bigger guys, they're going to be taller, they're going to be more physical, and so being able to get to if they can get it to the paint, they're going to be able to be more successful, especially against this Liberty North team, who's not exactly the tallest in the league.
And if you watch your screen, we're about to see some replays of tonight's top plays. We'll get there eventually. And there we go. All right, we're going to have right there Rachel passing it to Gabby. This is going to be the money ball of the night. Gabby's first points for the 3 ball. It's going to be Caroline Kelly right there.
Yeah, and we got about 4.5 minutes left in halftime until the second half, and we'll be right back at the Liberty North Fieldhouse. Kearney up 17-9.
Hawthorne Bank in Liberty is a proud supporter of the Liberty School District. At Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance of a strong community and a strong school district. We also understand the importance of a strong financial future for our school district's families and for our local businesses.
I'm Melissa Hubble.
I'm Katie Colbert.
I'm Lynn McClure.
I'm Kent Peterson.
I'm Nick Richmond, and Hawthorne Bank is proud to support KLPS and the Liberty Public School District.
Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
creating innovative professional sports content to entertain and thrill our community. Creating a professional broadcast environment for tomorrow's television professionals. And professional service for our district partners and its stakeholders. Niles Media Group. Excellence today, innovation tomorrow. Exceptional service always.
And we have about 3 minutes left here in the half. You know, both of the teams are right there. Their coaches are going to be telling them about the keys that we went over earlier. If both teams can limit the turnovers, it's really going to be a close game. And you know, we've had a great student section for tonight's game. Our student section looks great. They've been loud and cheering all night. Again, the theme is Christmas, and they're going to do something special here in between games. And the girls now are heading out of their locker room. They're both about to take the court, take some more shots.
I'm here at Jackson and Santa Claus. So, why do you think students should come out to these games?
Because it just shows your school spirit, and you come out here, gonna have fun, cheer, and scream for our boys and girls, and it's super hype. And we just get dumb live, bro. It's the best student section in all of Missouri, no doubt about it, hands down. Let's get it.
Why do you guys do this every?
And that was a video right there by student section leader Jackson Bodison, senior here at North. He recently just committed to William Jewell for his baseball career. And both teams right now are done shooting. They're gonna go huddle up, and then we're gonna have another tip-off.
And one sponsor of this game is Crowley Furniture. They are a proud sponsor of today's North Nation Sports Network broadcast, and we appreciate their support so much. They've been serving the Kansas City area for over 60 years, and they've been a proud sponsor of Liberty North High School for many years, and hopefully many years to come. For all of your furniture needs, make sure to go to their showrooms in Liberty, in Park Hill, or Overland Park, Lee Summit for all your furniture needs. Thank you, Crowley Furniture. You do a great job sponsoring our games and just overall enjoyment here in the Kansas City area. And as the second half is about to get underway, as the Eagles come out of the half, down by 8, lead scorer being number 12, number 12, Gabby Burns. And then for Kearney, undoubtedly the player of the game so far, number 24, Taylor Frizzell. Although she does have 2 fouls, she does have 9 points in the game, and making up for more than half of the points for the Bulldogs.
Jamie Jackson's going to be bringing the ball down for the Eagles, feeding the ball to the top scorer, Gabby. He's going to go out to Rachel, back to Gabby. And that was almost a loose ball right there, but an Eagles recover it. And up for a 3, and that's a miss. Again, the Eagles are going to recover the rebound.
Yeah, Jamie with that missed 3 there, but able to rebound it by the Eagles. As Perry now has the ball, who's been a little quiet this game, has no points. Hopefully that will get more in the score column as the game goes on.
Talia's going to go wide open for that, and that's going to be another miss. And the Eagles held the ball down there for over almost 2 minutes.
That's going to send the Eagles to the line.
Rebounds.
That foul on number 44, Sophia Ivy. Her second foul, team first of the half. That was shooting foul, is going to send Talia to the line. She has 2 points on the game.
And she's going to look to expand them here on these free throws.
looking to extend her scoring, and the Eagles trying to get back into it here with these 2 free throws. Because
Talia is the only senior right now on the court, being one of only 3 on the team this year. As Cole said earlier, we are a very sophomore-heavy team.
yeah, for sure, if Liberty North's going to try and get back in this game, they're going to have to take advantage of these shots that are untimed. As some people may not know this, but free throws are a very big factor in basketball, especially coming into the end of the second quarter and the fourth quarter as time starts ticking away. And free throws are what make and break teams here. Oh, that's going to be a travel.
And that's going to be a travel right there on Caroline Kelly. Cole, we have had way too many travels on both sides tonight.
For sure, Sydney, that'd be one thing to work on, especially if you're coach of Kearney, as they've had a difficult time. Troy Wrestler, I know has been talking about the Kearney girls in the halftime and now even on timeouts, and as he was telling Caroline Kelly there, he's motioning to his head saying, use your head on that one, Caroline, got to be more smart about that. As I was saying before, that free throws come into a big part of basketball games, as they give you a chance to have untimed plays and get right back into a game. So that'll be a big component, especially coming in now with both teams having very aggressive defenses and offenses.
Another travel right there on the
throws
Eagles, forcing another turnover in tonight's game.
Will be a big component coming into this game. Kelly with the shot, going to go in and out as Ivy rebounds the ball. Jump ball, and that is going to be in the direction of Kearney High School. They're going to retain possession.
And Sophia Ivy's going to feed that ball right there to Quinn Weekly, who's going to get a foul on the play. And Quinn Weekly's going to be shooting.
That one from number 33, Quinn Weekly, is missed, as Kearney has a 17-10 up by 7. Was left in this third quarter. Second one is up. That one's going to be good.
It's going to be Quinn's third points for tonight's
now
game.
The Kearney lead. Ball goes back to Burns. Johnson drives in,
and
finds Jamie Jackson.
Wide
Burns
open, passes
from
to Gabby, and
the
barely
rim
misses that
is not going
three.
to go in. That one is off to Frizzell.
And that's going to be another 2 points right there for Taylor Frizzell, bringing her to 11 points tonight, high score for Kearney.
And Liberty North has fallen to their biggest deficit of the night, down by 10. As Talia gets a nice little shot right there to go in.
Talia Emerson's going to respond with those 2 points, getting her more, bringing her to 5 points on tonight.
Caroline Kelly taking the ball down as she hands it off to Frizzell. Frizzell drives, going up with the left hand. Not going to get it. It's going to be deflected away by Gabby Burns.
And that's going to be a quick breakaway for Jamie Jackson. He's going to throw it down to Rachel. And not fast enough, though.
And it looks like we're going to have another foul.
It's going to be a foul down there. It's going to be on number 3.
Number 3, Caroline Kelly. Her first, team
second. It's
second.
going to be an illegal blocking foul on number 3, Caroline Kelly. It's going to be her first foul for tonight.
So right now with a little bit of foul trouble, Jamie Jackson, she's got 3. At 1 on the half. They are down 20-12 with 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Johnson passing it in to Jackson. Jackson, oh, not a good pass right there. And it is going to be
out of
Kearney
bounds
ball.
on the Eagles there. It's going to be a Bulldog ball.
Pass off to Caroline Kelly as she's looking for Kearney to extend their lead. To Weekly, then back to Kelly.
Caroline's going to go to that pass
Frizzell.
right there to Taylor Frizzell, and that's going to be a miss. As we said earlier, that's going to be two really big players for Kearney, and they've been feeding each other the ball all night. You know, as teammates, that's great that they have the trust right there for each other.
The jump ball goes back the Eagle way as Jackson with 3 fouls takes it down for the Eagles. Score is 12-20 as Kearney has a lead. Oh, and that's going to be Jamie's 4th foul. Team second.
And that's going to be Jamie Jackson's 4th foul on the night. You know, it's the 3rd quarter. She already has 4. It does take 5 to foul out, so they're going to have to limit that.
Caroline Kelly takes it up to the hoop as that ball does not go in, and that one is going to be rebounded by the Eagles. Johnson with the ball with 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Brought up to Perry, finds Burns beyond the arc, not going to take a shot there. Spainhour, it's to Burns again, moving around. They got ball movement here. Johnson takes a couple dribbles, passes it off to Fancher. She checks back in the game. Goes to Johnson again at the top of the key. As Spainhour takes it to the hoop, it's it off to Perry. Gabby Burns from deep gets that one to go in. That's her 6th point of the game. And as you can see, the student section here, they got a really big now in hype for the varsity game of the men's side coming up tonight. As again, they're wearing their Christmas attire as we go to a replay of that last 3 from Gabby.
And we're going to have a replay coming up.
And it looks like we're having a little bit of difficulty.
It's going to be a big miss right there for Taylor Frizzell as she takes the shot.
We're actually not going to have a replay there as we have a little bit of difficulties with the replay. But good for the Eagles as they come in within 5 now. Gabby Douglas with 6 points. Another pull-up jumper, not going to go in for Gabby.
It's not going to fall for the Eagles.
All right, Kearney with the ball back as Couch passes it off to Kelly. Caroline has 3 points tonight. Undoubted star of the game so far for Kearney is Taylor Frizzell with 24. Liberty North has had a little bit of a surge here as
you
Coach
can hear,
Morley.
it's going to be getting really loud back here. Both teams are really into it. It's a 5-point game. This has been the closest since the start. It's going to be an Eagles ball. Gabby's going to bring it down for the North.
Yeah, Liberty North taking a surge here behind Coach Morley and Coach Perry exciting the team, getting the student section back into it, and hopefully the girls, as only down by 5 now with 1.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Johnson gets it off to Perry. Perry back to Johnson on the left side of the wing here. Drives, gets it back off to Perry. Rachel Spainhour with the ball, gets it off to Burns. Burns trying to set up a play here with 1.5 minutes or 1:17 left in this 3rd quarter. Finds Spainhour on the inside, and it looks like there's going to be another foul on Kearney. That's going to be their 4th.
Line, and like we've been saying all night tonight. And Emma Perry's going to be throwing it in. And back out. And Emma's going to pop that 3, and it's going to be just a bit short. Oh my. And Caroline Kelly right there is going to be dribbling it out as they're going to be trying to run down the clock here as there is only 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And Taylor Frizzell is going to give it back, and that's going to be.
We're going to have an illegal screen there for number 00.
Sierra Culver.
Sierra Culver. That's her second foul, bringing the team total to now 5 as Liberty North inches closer to those free throw opportunities we were talking about earlier. Liberty North only 2 fouls, down by 5, score now 20-15 with 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Liberty North looking for a huge momentum boost, but they are going to take a timeout. Even though they're down by 5, Liberty North's bench and players are super excited right now. It's super hyped, trying to get the fan base and their own team back into the game here. No. And we're back.
We have about 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gabby Burns is going to be bringing it down for North. You know, they're going to also try and slow things down just so they can get this last shot.
All right. Chill takes it to the hoop, not going to fall in.
And that's going to hit off Kearney's foot, bringing it back to a Kearney ball. Right there, 2 seconds left. Big shot and barely misses.
As the Eagles turn to lock their wings for the fourth quarter, here it is. And the fourth quarter is underway. Kearney High School leading 20-15. Let's take a look at interviews.
Our halftime interviews with the coaches.
Actually, no, we had a little bit of technical difficulties there as well. So we're going to take a look at our Liberty North cheerleaders here. Now, most people think cheerleaders, I mean, they don't really do much. This is actually a full-time commitment, as they do this all year long. They don't only do the football games, but they do it all year long.
They do the football games and the basketball games, and it brings such a great atmosphere for all the students. It really gets everyone involved with their cheers, gets them up, gets them pumped.
Yeah, even if you do play 3 sports here at North, you get a break in between, at least with tryouts and practices, but cheerleading is all year long. They do all the fall, all the spring,
and then they're
all the
practicing
winter.
during the spring.
Yeah, and they do. Then they go to cheer competitions all the time. So it is a full-time commitment, and we really thank the cheerleaders as they always bring a little extra pep into our step here at the field house and out on the field. So we really thank the cheerleaders. They're awesome what they do.
And with that, Cole, we're going to be back into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're right, Sydney. Yeah, Kearney's looking to close out this game. They've been pretty dominant on the offensive side of the ball, getting some pretty clutch
Weekly's going to have an open
scores.
shot there and is going to get knocked out of bounds by her teammate.
Yeah.
Looks like it will stay a Kearney ball. And number 5, Abby House is going to, Abby Couch is going to bring it in.
They've done a good job of making the shots, the open shots, but have a difficult time getting the forced shots going. Oh, and a steal right there from number 30, Maddie Niemeyer, as the Eagles only down by 5. Ooh, big pass right there from Gabby.
That's going to go right back to a Kearney ball.
I think it was tipped away at the last second by Kearney, so I think it's going to stay, and it is going to stay a Liberty North ball. I'll put something together here. And we go here, and Dylan passed it off to Gabby. Gabby back to Maddie.
Burns. And they're looking for someone to do something. And Maddie's going to go down, and that's going to be a miss. And Caroline Kelly is bringing the ball down for Kearney, looking for an offense to set up.
Yeah, they're looking for someone to do something here, for sure. Big shot
And
from
Taylor
Frizzell.
Frizzell,
Not
that's
gonna
going
go
to
in.
fall short. You know, no one scored yet this fourth. It's a 5-point game. This is really anyone's game right now. 5 points is just
Two possessions.
2 possessions.
Yeah.
All right. And again, Caroline Kelly's going to be bringing the ball up for Kearney, who's leading right now 20-15 over the Liberty North Eagles.
As you get a shot there, a little bit of the scoreboard as our score bug's a little bit off again. As the score's still 20-15. Now 6.5 minutes to go left in this fourth quarter. As Reno tries to find their way back in the game, but another foul on Kearney, number 00.
Sierra Culver, that's her 3rd foul of the night.
5
and
fouls.
we're going to see Jamie Jackson checking in for Maddie Niemeyer and Dylan coming in for Jenna Johnson. Jamie, again, is already at 4 fouls for the night, so she really needs to stay out of trouble if she wants to contribute at all.
That's right, Sydney, as Kearney has 5 fouls, only 2 away from the bonus. Liberty North really needs to try to force those fouls as they need to get to the line and get some free shots because they're only down by 5. So getting to the line a couple times is really going to help them out, especially coming into the late into this game. Jackson with the ball gets back off to Dylan. Dylan at the top of the key. Dribbles around, gets it to Rachel Spainhour at the left
Go
side
around
of
the wing, passing it out to Emma Perry, who's not going to shoot, going to end up passing it. Rachel's going to go in, and that's going to be another travel.
Emphasis on another there, Sydney, as that's kind of been the story of the game is missed shots and travels from both teams. And I wouldn't say wasted time, for about lack of a better word, time. Liberty North's had the ball for a long time, but it's not been able to
Their
contribute in the
shots just
score
are
column.
not fouling. They've been great at rebounding.
Kelly with the ball again, gets it off to
33-point weekly, and that's going to be another travel. It's funny,
travel
Cole.
again, yeah.
Hot word of the night.
Yeah, it's almost like we just said that a little while ago.
And Jamie Jackson, number 11, is going to be bringing the ball down for the Eagles. You know, we have about 5.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. So if North wants to get the lead and come back into this thing, they really need to start scoring and do it fast.
Yeah, they really got to start getting some lateral movement across the court as they've had a lot of balls going around the arc. They got to do exactly what Rachel just did there, except for not throw it away.
That's going to be straight into the hands of Kearney. Abby Couch right there.
And Frizzell with the ball here takes it up to
She's
Kelly
gonna
from beyond
shoot
the arc.
that, and
Not
that's
gonna
not
go
going to
in.
fall. Recovered by Jamie Jackson right there. That's some great hustle out for that ball.
And the Eagles have fouls to spare right now, so they definitely need to get a little bit more aggressive driving in the paint because that's where they've had a lot of their success so far is when they're able to get close to the rim, get those close perimeter shots, and another turnover from the Eagles there. That is definitely not what they needed as Kelly drives and fouled on the way up.
She's going to draw the foul there. Caroline Kelly has 3 points for tonight as she hit a three-pointer very early on in the game. And, you know, she's been a big contributor to Kearney as she is bringing the ball up for them. But she has not scored as much as she has been. So let's see if she can contribute a little more right now.
Kelly, her first
And
shot is
her
going
first
to
one's
be a
gonna-
swish.
Perfect.
Shot as the Bulldogs now take a 6-point lead over the Eagles. Second one in for Caroline Kelly. That's going to be her 5th point of the night.
And Jamie Jackson's going to bring the ball down for the Eagles. They really need to score fast here. Keep the ball on their side. And that's going to go straight out of bounds. That's going to be a Kearney ball. Overs in tonight's game.
Yeah,
Not just from the Eagles, from both teams.
That was a miscommunication there from the Eagles. thought they were going to break right, instead they broke left, and the ball just went straight out of bounds. And that is not what the Eagles can afford to have happen right now. Only 4 minutes left, down by 7, and they've only scored 15 the whole game, so 7 points is definitely not going to be able to come easy for them right now. They'll need to bear down and
that's
get
going
some
to be another miss right there for
good plays,
Caroline Kelly.
especially right there by Talia Emerson. That was a good play. Good aggressive play, going up to get the rebound. That's what we need to see more of out of the Eagles for this last 4 minutes of the game. Some aggressive defense and some aggressive offense.
Yep, that's
like
a great play right there by Talia.
Oh, a charge call.
You don't see that very often,
No.
but when you do, that's a big thing for the defensive team. It's going to bring all the momentum on their side right there.
Yeah, that foul on Talia Emerson. Questionable charge foul on the Eagles. That's going to be her second, team 4th of the half. And that was not good for the Eagles as they had an opportunity to get some easy buckets there. Not going to go in. Still down by 7 with 3.5 to go in this game. And remember to check in after this one with the boys' side of the varsity game, or the varsity doubleheader, as they will also be playing Kearney, and this game will be broadcasted as well.
And Taylor Frizzell is going to take that shot, and that's going to go off the rim.
Off the back iron. Ooh, and we're going to get a push, or no, a blocking foul on Gabby Burns. That's going to be her second foul, or the third foul of the night. 5 for Liberty North in the half.
I believe that is actually Gabby's.
It looks like we're going to have a timeout called here by Kearney High School as they're trying to close out this game, trying to get their game plan back together.
Hawthorne Bank in Liberty is a proud supporter of the Liberty
5
School
fouls
District.
this
At
half.
Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance
And
of a strong
definitely
community and a strong school district.
Coach
We also
Perry and
understand
Coach
the importance of a strong
for
financial
the
future
girls. We're
for our
trying to
school
get-
district families
give-
and for our local businesses.
I'm Melissa Hubble.
I'm Katie Colbert.
I'm Lynn McClure.
I'm Kent Peterson.
I'm Nick Richmond, and Hawthorne Bank is proud to support KLPS and the Liberty Public School District.
Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back from that quick commercial.
As I was saying before, Liberty North needs to come out firing on all cylinders, and they got to be able to put up some quick shots. So whether they're good or bad shots, they got to put up some quick ones, force the pressure on Kearney to not only get the shots to not go in for them, but to cause some fouls, send them to the line a little bit. As they're down by 7 with 3.5 minutes to go left in this game, as the Eagles try to preserve their 1-loss record going into the weekend.
And Kearney right there is going to pass into Caroline Kelly. She's going to look for Abby right there, number 5. Kearney really just needs to keep the ball on their side, slow things down. They do have a pretty big lead right now over Liberty North.
Most basketball fans would not call a 7-point lead demanding, but for this game so far tonight, being 7 is a third of the leading team's points. Quite a demanding lead.
And that's going to force Gabby to get that.
Right to Spanauer.
And
That's
that's
a nice
going to be a
little
great
left-hand
layup
layup.
right there for Spanauer.
That's her 4th point of the game. Great right there for North as they come in with now only a 5-point deficit. As Liberty North needs to keep doing that with 2.5 minutes to go. Give Kearney the pressure and make sure that they can score. But
And Abby Couch right there is going to respond with another 2 points, bringing it right back to a 7-point lead for Kearney.
for sure, Sydney, as Liberty North needs to do something quick here. Gets it off to Talia and then back to Gabby at the top of the key. They got to do something here. Talia with the ball, finds Spanauer, then Burns.
Right now,
Johnson.
Liberty North really needs to get inside that paint, find a post, find something.
Dylan from
Fancher.
3. Oh, off the front of the rim. That one's not going to go in for Dylan. Her second miss of the night. She's 0 for 2, got no points. Right now, player of the game for Liberty North, number 12, Gabby Burns, she's got 6. And then undoubtedly for Kearney, number 24, Taylor Frizzell, she's got 11. And if the score stands as it does, Liberty North will take their second loss on the year. Score 24-17, still not over.
You know what, Cole, there's a thing that a lot of sports fans like to say, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and I believe no one has sang yet. So, no, the game is not over.
You know what, Sydney, you're right. But as we've seen the game so far, it's quite unlucky for the Eagles to come back. But we love to see a comeback victory. All the Eagles need to do is to get a couple and then some quick
Caroline
scoring.
Kelly right there is going to rush. Ralph, we're going to see probably Liberty North play a little more aggressively as they have 6 fouls tonight. But if anything, and that's going to be a big foul right there for Gabby Burns. That's going to be her 3rd foul of the night.
And you can see Liberty North getting a little bit upset, especially number 21, Clea Emerson, was getting, she's one of the leaders on the team here, so she really likes for her players to stay in line. And you can see she was getting a little bit frustrated there with Dylan. It looks like she was doing something that was not called for on defense.
And both of those are going to be in right there.
As Frizzell adds to her 11 to make it now 13. Score 26-17, falling out of the reach of the Eagles.
9-point lead right now for Kearney with about 1 minute left. Talia's going to dribble in and look for Rachel, who's not quite going to get to the ball. She's going to go out of bounds and turn into another turnover. And Kelly bringing the ball down for the Kearney Bulldogs.
For the Kearney, yeah. Jamie Jackson taking back in the game. She's got 4 fouls. But with only a minute left, you can't leave anything on the court, as they want their best 5 out there right now for these last couple minutes. As Rachel Spainhour draws a foul, it's going to be her first. She's played a pretty moderate game for the Eagles so far. She's got 4 points, and while she's only a sophomore, she's already left a pretty lasting impact here at North as she plays varsity volleyball. As you can see here, varsity basketball, and also
she's a returner also for varsity basketball.
Yes,
so this is not her first time seeing the Fieldhouse court.
Indeed, and she also ran varsity track last year as well. So she is
a very well multi-sport athlete.
No beginner to the varsity environment here at Liberty North.
Pressure situations.
To these kind of pressure situations, you're right. And even though she's a sophomore, she's a great leader on this team coming out.
And Caroline Kelly's going to make both of those, now bringing the score 28 Kearney Bulldogs to 17 Liberty North. Now have an 11-point lead. Jamie Jackson's going to go up for 3.
Iron, not going to go in, but Burns recovers the ball. Going to draw a foul from Kearney. Looks like this is going to be number 3, Caroline Kelly. Her second. As they ran out a timeout called on the Eagles. 40 seconds left in this game. Down by 11.
And if you can hear behind us right now, we have our student section, as we've said, looking very big for this doubleheader tonight.
And we're having a little bit of a student section battle so far, as we have a "We Can't Hear You" chant from our team, but Kearney responding with the infamous scoreboard.
If Liberty North was smart right now, we would bring up that we have Coach Jones.
Yes, we did steal Coach Jones. And now the Kearney student section has started to say I believe that we have one chant, as it is very unlikely for everyone to come back. But we love to see the tension here in the field house between the 2 student sections. Lively and enjoyable for everyone here.
And Jamie Jackson's going to go up, and it's not going to fall. We have about 35 seconds on the clock right now.
As Kearney is taking Liberty North is taking a
Jamie
Liberty North
Jackson's
is
going to go up
taking-
for that three and
Oh,
still not going to
good.
fall. Caroline Kelly's going to get fouled right there, I believe by number 34 or by number 12. We will see. And that's going to be 32, actually, Emma Perry's first foul. And right now, again, we're on a student section shot. It's been a very good atmosphere tonight. As you can see, it's filled all the way up to the top of the bleachers. Again, with that Christmas theme. And we're going to have Caroline Kelly at the top of the key for some free throws. And her first one's going to fall. Jamie Jackson's going to go in, and it's still going to fall on that rim. And Liberty North right now is down by 11. And Caroline Abby House, her first shot is going to go in, bringing the score 29-17 as she shoots again. And both of those are going to go perfectly in. And Liberty North right now is down 13. Jamie Jackson's going to go to Emma Perry for three, and it's still just going to fall short. Gabby
13
Burns is going
seconds
to
left.
foul. Not sure if any fouling right now is going to help.
Yeah, for sure, Sydney, this game has fallen out of the hands of the Eagles, down by their largest point deficit now by 13. That is just not going to do it for the Eagles tonight. Hopefully the boys can bounce back from this defeat and take on the Bulldogs on the men's side of this doubleheader. And draw up a
Caroline
victory.
Kelly's going to miss her first shot, but we are in double bonus, so she will be shooting again. Liberty North right now has 10 fouls with 12 seconds left in the game. And we'll have about 12 seconds left here on the clock. As Jamie Jackson's going to go out to Emma Perry.
Emma getting trapped up
And-
and don't foul. That's going to end it for us, folks. Liberty North taking the loss tonight, falling to 5-2. And the score being 17-31 as Kearney takes a victory tonight. And one player we'd like to recognize, especially for Kearney,
Number 24, Taylor Frizzell.
That's right. She had 13 points tonight. She led the team in scoring, almost had half the points scored for the Bulldogs, and she was an undoubted player of the game for the team from beyond the arc, not only in scoring, but as a leader standpoint, as she's a very demanding player and does a great job.
And you know, last week during our tournament, as we did do halftime reports with the coaches, the coach also mentioned how big of a key player and leader Taylor Frizzell was. And we're going to see another layup right there by her. And really just an all-around great player. The coaches love her. The team obviously loves her. She's going to do great things.
For sure,
So.
for sure, Sydney. And one player we'd like to recognize for Liberty North, but a pretty good game, was Gabby Burns. She had 6 points tonight, so not a great outstanding scoring.
It was the
performance.
highlight of Liberty North's roster tonight, though.
It was.
But you know, Liberty North now is 5-2. They fall in this game, but they still have a great record for their season right now.
Yeah, that's right, Sydney. And final score for Kearney, 31-17, as we will see you back for the men's game starting up in just a little bit.
Thank you all for tuning in.
It's time to grab those stuffed animals for the Zaxby's Toy Toss. Ready, set, toss. Congratulations, Miss Shelley Dunn. You are tonight's Zaxby Stuffed Animal Toy Toss Contest winner. Ladies, featured is a very costly board offering superior sales and service on board cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers. Your hometown 14